Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Dibes, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. Today, we are breaking down my top 10 interior offensive linemen of the 2022 NFL Draft. If you guys are new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Let's break it down. Alright guys, really good group, so let's get started with Lecitus Smith at number 10 out of Virginia Tech. Lecitus Smith is a 3-year starter at Va Tech with 37 career starts, almost exclusively at left guard, and just one start at left tackle against Richmond last season. This is a tone setter with very good build and thickness in his lower half. However, he's got below average lateral agility and upfield burst, which limits his ceiling and getting into that second level. Smith projects best as a downhill run blocker at the next level in a run-heavy scheme. His best fit may be at center, which will allow him to play in a more confined space where he can get his hands on defenders more quickly. I've got a day 3 grade on Lecitus Smith. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 9 in my rankings is Ed Ingram out of LSU. Here's a prospect with 34 career starts at both guard spots, with the bulk of time spent on the left side. Ed Ingram has a thick build with solid strength and mobility to bend and get low at the point of attack. Ingram is a tone-setting presence due to his plus size, play strength, and power. He is a quick processor with proven versatility to play either guard spot at the next level. Ingram will need to polish up in the NFL in order to unlock his raw power, but I think Ed Ingram should have no difficulty becoming a quality backup right away. I've got a day 3 grade on Ed Ingram. Let's watch the highlights. Coming in number 8 in my rankings is Luke Fortner out of Kentucky. Fortner is a multi-year starter with most of his experience going down at all 3 interior positions. He's played at least 600 snaps at each of left guard, center, and right guard. This is a 3-year starter who started for 2 seasons at right guard before making the switch to left guard last season. He quickly adapted to the change, showing natural feel for the position and continued to take steps forward. He's smooth and quick coming out of his stance, he's got a solid base, and he's an active pass protector. Luke Fortner is an older prospect who has been in college since 2016, and in that time, he's managed to own his overall technique. As a center, he has put up elite numbers in pass protection. However, he has some physical limitations and will likely need to become stronger if he wants to be a full-time starter at the next level. I've got a day 3 grade on Luke Fortner. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 7 in my rankings is Donovan West out of Arizona State. Here's a prospect that started ever since his freshman year in 2019. While he played guard in 2020, he played center this past season, which is most likely his final destination in the NFL. West has 29 career starts spread out across all 3 interior positions on the line, 14 at center, 11 at right guard, and 4 at left guard. While he's got below average frame, he makes up for it with his athleticism. Concerns include his lack of mass, girth, and average arm length. West will need to prove that his lack of size and mass will not hinder his ability to anchor on command and hold his ground against bigger, hulking body types at the next level. However, this is a smooth mover with good lateral agility who I think should hear his name called sometime between rounds 3 and 4 of the draft. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 6 in my rankings is Dylan Parham out of Memphis. From the jump, you have to start with his size at 6'3" and 285 pounds. It's clear that this guy has an uphill battle every time he steps on an NFL field. Just 3 guards listed below 290 pounds played any snaps in the NFL last year. This guy was a 4-year starter with 51 career starts spread out across both tackle and both guard spots. He's got excellent mobility and good athletic ability with the balance and body control to dominate once in space due to his good lateral quickness. I think his athletic ability alone will get his name called sometime between round 3 and 4 of the draft. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 5 in my rankings is Cole Strange out of Chattanooga. Cole Strange has elite explosiveness for an interior lineman. He's a 6-year player and 5-year starter with 44 career starts, primarily at left guard behind a run-heavy Chattanooga squad. Strange has a lean frame with very solid arm length. Despite a small sample size as a pass protector, he has impressive flashes of being able to take down defensive linemen with his very good frame and foot quickness. Strange needs to refine his footwork and discipline against shifty rushers, but I see this guy possessing starter potential over the first few seasons at guard. With some added strength added to his elite quickness, I think this is one of my favorite guard prospects in that day 2 area. Cole Strange is certainly a prospect to watch out for. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 4 is Marquise Hayes out of Oklahoma. Hayes is a power guard who stands out big time in the passing game. His career pass blocking grade is significantly better than his career run blocking grade. However, he's improved as a run blocker every season while at Oklahoma. Hayes has solid frame and length along with average foot quickness. I think this is a brawler of a lineman with a high floor and low ceiling, possessing solid starter potential in the NFL. He needs to learn how to stop playing too upright at times, but with a little more polish at the next level, Marquise Hayes could have solid potential once he puts on an NFL jersey. I've got a rounds 2 to 3 grade on Marquise Hayes. Let's watch some highlights. Let's go into the top 3, and at number 3 is Kenyon Green out of Texas A&M. Kenyon Green is a quick prospect with big-time versatility. He thrives the most at left guard, where he posted an 85.0 PFF grade last year. However, I think he'll be able to fill in at multiple different positions as needed at the next level, just as he did at Texas A&M. Green has 35 career starts at every position except center at Texas A&M. He doesn't always have the best feet and sometimes gets a little too wide at the point of attack. His hand strength is legit. However, his hands are definitely vulnerable to holding on for too long, which may become a little more pronounced in the NFL. Regardless, Kenyon Green has a legit foundation of traits to become a big-time starting guard in the NFL once he learns how to clean up some of those bad habits. I've got a round 2 grade on Kenyon Green. Love this kid. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 2 in my rankings is Zion Johnson out of Boston College, one of the most powerful prospects and true risers in the 2022 NFL Draft. Zion Johnson finished the 2021 regular season as just one of 5 Power 5 guards with an 80-plus grade as both a run blocker and pass blocker per PFF. While Kenyon Green is more athletic, Zion Johnson's most notable trait is his pure power and strong base. He is fundamentally and technically sound with excellent footwork to fit on different alignments. This is a polished, well-rounded prospect with the play strength, power, and body control to be a big-time starter at the next level. I see Zion and Kenyon as that 2A, 2B prospects in this interior offensive line draft. Let's watch some highlights. Coming in number 1 in my rankings is Tyler Linderbaum out of Iowa. Let's talk about the clear-cut #1 center prospect in the draft. Here is a prospect that does everything at a high level. He can get in front of defensive linemen with his quickness. He can handle nose guards head up. In pass protection, he can handle bull rushes. He has an excellent anchor. He has very strong hands. Linderbaum is a quick processor who is destined to be top 5 at his position in the very near future. There is zero question that Linderbaum is one of the most talented prospects in the entire 2022 draft. The biggest question remains, what is the position value for a center and how does that impact his draft position? Looking at previous drafts, projected Landon Dickerson and Creed Humphrey, the 2 top centers in last year's draft, landed in that 2nd and 3rd round. I think Linderbaum is a better prospect than those guys, but it's just something important to note. In my opinion, I see Linderbaum as a lock for the 1st round and a stud from day 1. Let's watch some highlights. So those are my top 10 interior offensive linemen in the 2022 NFL Draft. Did I miss anybody? Let me know in that comment section below, or if you disagree, message me on Twitter at Mr. Crockpot. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay awesome.